This video is about Udemy no longer allows tantric sex courses. I'll share my thoughts around that, how I think it's going to help, and what people are complaining about, not me, and also a book. Thank you to Udemy to help slow back the misinformation about Tantra by the offerings they'd have and being more positive around the world with following different countries' regulations around gender-biased material. Udemy no longer allows tantric sex courses. They no longer allow, these are their restrictions, restricted topics. They emailed all instructors. They do not allow courses on sex topics, tantric sex. They will allow safe sex courses and consent education, communication. No nudity. They do not allow anything on dating and relationships beyond marital counseling, overall relationships, nothing around attraction, flirtation, courtship. Courtship. I wish to take a course on courtship. Also, nothing on weapons, self-harming, animal cruelty, discriminatory language, which includes race, religion, gender identity, sexual orientation, and illegal activities aren't allowed. Being insensitive or using inappropriate language. So, people are upset by these rules, some people. I think there's a lot of other places we can offer courses on those. And I know I had taken a course on yoni egg that's no longer up there. I like to take a lot of variety of courses. I'm assuming they deleted it, hopefully not because it's considered a sex toy, but they probably deleted it because it could be gender bias, seeing it's only for women with a vagina to do a yoni egg practice. So that's probably why. It's none of my business really. But all tantric sex courses were deleted. I hope that helps with only having teachers on there that have been trained, not just trained under a sex cult in a 2-week teacher certification. There were a lot of nice people on there learning about tantric sex, solo sex cultivation, sexual healing is definitely fun, interesting topics. The problem is many people get tied up in that. Or they can learn practices that can be dangerous. My course on Tantra on there is things that wouldn't be dangerous, and I always tell people that they can send me questions anytime, concern messages, whatever it is. If they're taking my course on there, then let's go through the process, make sure it's safe. But I teach beginner all the main segments, things that wouldn't be dangerous, and then I tell them if they still want to learn, to find a teacher, whether it's me or someone else, then go do that. So it gets them started to see if they are interested. So it is all about Tantra practices, and forgive my way of saying practices, because we must do things. It's not just a state of being. It's a part of everything and a state of being, but we must do practices. An example is, we can't just say we're going to be Kali, goddess Kali that day. We must do things dedicated to her as well, rituals. So we must put time, energy, effort into just beyond being. So saying practices, doing yoga practice or meditation practice, all types of practices of Tantra, ignore it's just a way of saying. So don't get too caught up in the way of saying practices, just do it. So every country, we have different ways of saying things. So if you want to learn more about philosophy and history, I don't teach much on that, but there's a wonderful book I recommend to people that want to learn more, and I recommend it to everyone to learn at least some, is to get the book Tantra Illuminated by Christopher Wallis Hareesh, a scholar, PhD, excellent book. So check that out, get that book and read that to learn more, to learn all about the history of where Tantra came from. That's all I'm going to cover for the video. Let's hope that we have fun with what we do, but we also keep it as authentic as possible, not let ego drive what is sold on websites and in workshops, people that get 2-week certifications or learn from a teacher, and then you find out their teacher they have never met only read one book by them. When you are really looking to learn a path, you can find a teacher and get accepted and actually meet them in person, or at least video phone these days. So let's hope we can find great teachers on our desired subjects. I love Udemy. I love teaching there and elsewhere, but I think it's a great platform. I've connected with a lot of wonderful students with a genuine desire of practicing Tantra and continuing on with learning from that, and also great students for my other subjects in tech course creation. Some teachers will complain about removal, or they're complaining about changes in general with Udemy, but it's all about being positive and finding solutions. Either leave Udemy or learn about working with the rules. Learn about how to be ranked higher, just everything in life. We can't go straight to complaining always. Find solutions, always keep working, keep growing, keep self-developing, and it can be fun learning about changes and how to grow and share whatever it is that we do. If you're a yoga teacher or a guitar teacher, whatever it is, there's a place for you to teach even if you can't see people in person, or even if you don't want to charge a small amount like $12 for a Udemy course or $2 overseas. In general, you're going to make money and get lots of students to make up for it if you have an authentic desire of teaching and you're, pretty good at it, I guess. Stay positive, at least with most things, and do your work with the world. And, when people jump to complaining, I always say, look at all sides and not get caught up if it doesn't involve you as well. I think 2020 is more about the phrase, mind your own business, way more than in the past. So I have a lot more topics related to Tantra on this channel, and I have another channel related to boring tech stuff. So thanks for watching.